So today it didn't happen, but tomorrow we'll do the walking meditation. Maybe no discussion. Yeah, sometimes not necessary to that we can do other things, walking meditation, other things, not necessary all the time. But practice mindfulness, and the three principal aspects of path to enlightenment: renunciation, bodhichitta, the right view, walking meditation with the right view. Walking meditation with the renunciation, or then everything become kasuri. With the renunciation, they do not become cause of samsara, cause of liberation. Then with the bodhichitta become cause of enlightenment. With the right view, then everything becomes a remedy to samsara, remedy to ignorance. The eliminate ignorance, root of all the sufferings, your samsara, root of all your sufferings of samsara. It eliminates that. That's what you need. If you don't like suffering, then you need to put effort in the actualize the emptiness. If you don't like suffering, if you don't like depression, if you don't like any suffering, or even diarrhea, whatever you don't like, then you need to meditate on. You need to put effort in. Realize emptiness, study on emptiness, all those accidental philosophy teachings, and then essence Lamrim, then the short teachings, very important teachings. Yeah, so not only study, you leave it up to intellectual, leave it out up to like Triple you invest in the Skype, you invest in the some of the information in the typical tape to the computer, not that. You invest in your brain some of the information and then now practice only to discuss, only make you important in the sort of you are I forgot the word. University teacher, professor. So to actualize. So everything became a to practice through practice, actualize. Everything becomes the antidote to. With that, everything becomes antidote to. Samsara to your ignorance, to the root of your samsara. So eliminate root of your oceans of suffering, samsara. That's what you need. If you don't like suffering, this is where you need to put effort in that. That's extremely worthwhile. Not only that. Not only to free yourself from oceans of suffering, samsara, not only that, but with the help of bodhichitta, collect unconceivable merits with the sport, then with the wisdom, realizing emptiness, then directly cease the obscuration, not only gross, the subtle obscuration, then you achieve enlightenment for sentient beings. Then you're able to liberate a number of sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, and you're able to bring everyone to the Buddhahood. So, like that. So if you don't like suffering, if you have problem, then you see a relationship problem, with the family, with the husband, with wife, with children, with their friends, and whatever. Then you see, you should know that. Then antidote is to be free from suffering samsara. So then you need to be free from delusion, karma, You need to free from ignorance, the root of samsara. So you need to meditate on emptiness. That's what you need. That's what you need. So otherwise, Otherwise, your problem has no end. Then you see, relying on psychology has no end. Relying on psychology or psychiatrists, whatever. And you're going to hospital is no end. Endless. Going to hospital, going to operation, endless. Operating your brains, whatever. Endless. So it becomes endless. So that's the nature of samsara. Samsara. So when you have problem, think, oh, this is the sign. This means sign. This is sign that I'm in samsara. This shows me. This proves me that the sign that I'm in the samsara. So I need to be free from samsara. Oh, then it's a practice dharma. Oh, should come to conclusion on that. The method, how to be free from samsara, practice dharma. They actualize the heart of Buddhadharma, the renunciation, Bodhi is the right view, Tibet's aspect of it. So we should come to that conclusion, practice Lamrim. Oh, we should come to that conclusion. That is the best. Oh, then the best. Then you see, you have something to do, most worthwhile to you and to all, every sentient being, every helplings. They are numberless for everyone to benefit. To every ants, every fish, every chickens, every goats and sheep and what we eat, all that then to benefit to every mosquito, to every small ant, small flies, tiny, so numberless. So to everyone to benefit. So you see, that's why, bodhichitta. Every human being, every absolute, everything. So you see that. Then you see instead of depression, then you have so much happiness in the life. Because you know what you do, you know what you should do. You know the meaning of life. So many people come to society, so many people think after some time you grew up, young time you grew up, then after some you go to school, then you don't know what's the meaning of life. Then you want to come to society, what happens in the world. After some time you grow up, then you see your life is no meaning, then you want to come to society. Oh, that is old people, young people. So I don't know what happens every day. So that's because not knowing what is the meaning of life. Oh, that's a big problem in the West. Not knowing what is the meaning of life, not being totally so because dark, mind is dark. Oh, no moon, no sun, no light. So totally foggy, like that. Mind is no meaning of life. No meaning of life. What is that? So that brings a lot of unhappiness and depression. Then you see, then that's the root of so much unhappiness that comes from that. Didn't know meaning of life, purpose of life. So it doesn't say in the education you go to school, university, it doesn't talk about it. I mean, there's some university has a Buddhist subject, but but anyway, so like that. So it doesn't. I mean, you enjoy life. It's all hallucination. It's all sort of hallucination. Or hallucination. Not the first hallucination, second or third hallucination, pulse of hallucination. So that's all you see. Really to enjoy life, there's nothing there. Really to enjoy the life, and so you don't know the purpose of life at all. No idea purpose of life. So I'm not knowing the secrets of the mind. Not knowing that, totally black. And Oh, like that, very sad. So very sad. Oh, like that. So, so this time, our coming here to Kopan, Nepal coming here to Kopan, then you learn all these things. You see, open the eye to see these things. Another world, you see, or enlightenment, hell, or the hell, every religion talks about hell. You see, here the hell, yes, your mind creates hell, and your mind can see the hell, can stop the hell, can create the hell, but can stop the hell. See, because it came from your mind, so your mind can stop. Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing. Not that forever you have to be in hell, no way to be from, not that. So, because it's created by your mind, so yes, you can stop, you can get even free from samsara, you can get nirvana, so liberate from samsara. So, that's the great nirvana, enlightenment. So you see, coming here, you got the eye opened, you see, to see your life, this human life, so precious, unbelievable, most precious. Then what you can do. Not just for yourself, even by just yourself, but then you see, liberate numberless sentient beings from the oceans of something, every single sentient being, numberless sentient being, each realm, then you can liberate each one from oceans of suffering. That's great happiness, what you can do by developing your mind. Wow, that's amazing. Then you can bring them to enlightenment, the purest happiness. That, you see, like that, what you can do with your mind. You can't see the mind, colorless, shapeless, formless, but that's what you can do. With the mind, formless, colorless, shapeless, but clear perceiving object. But you can use this mind to benefit, to bring all sentient to enlightenment. Lamaje, with bodhichitta. Can you imagine? You see, so you see all that. You open your mind to see all this. What you can do, your life, how precious it is. What was in the way? You see, life is a meaning. You see, then this thing that you enjoy, or you have no idea. So most people think death, death, then there's no life after that. Some not sure, but that doesn't become main subject in the society. They become like hidden. But the most important thing to discover what is right, what is wrong. But you see, it's like hidden. You see, most important thing to discover, but it's like hidden. You don't talk. So that's not a good idea. So you have to discover. Then you can do. Then you can get rid of suffering. You can get happiness. That way. So you see, your life is this. So you see, then you understand the meaning of life from that. So because you're not with the people who can explain. So nobody can explain what is the life. You see, then you think kind of like a hidden. The subject is hidden. So anyway, you have to die. You have to go through that. So you haven't actualized. You haven't realized emptiness. Didn't get direct perception of emptiness, which sees the seed of delusion, karma, causal samsara. So therefore, you have to die. Which ceases the delusion, karma, and which ceases the true suffering, the suffering rebirth or rebirth, old age, sickness and death, as you can see, by actualizing Four Noble Truth, and by actualizing true path. And the true path, then you can see the true suffering, true God suffering. And you achieve the true path, the true cessation of suffering. But you see, you are in the country, you are in the society where people, nobody knows about life. And then you see, it's just, you can't get an answer, so you sort of hidden. So most important to learn, but it's hidden. Nobody can explain. So very sad. Very, very sad. So you're totally hallucinated. So sad. You see, the mind, general mind, and then mind which is better nature, and then the human mind, and this time go to human body. And you see, there's so much potential, what you can do. But where you're born, people around you, you see, no dharma understanding at all. The opposite of dharma way of thinking. So totally incredible potential mind you have, but totally wasted. It's like which grand jewel, from the oceans. First of all, you have a lot of merit. Then you find which grand jewel in the ocean. Maybe like the universe of kings, or I don't know, but this. So you see the universe. Then after you clean 3 ways, and you put in the 15th day, you put on the top of the banner, then you pray anything, material needs of this for this life. Whatever you pray, everything gets materialized. Everything gets materialized. So many things your good karma, but that's a condition. So like Sai Baba does like this, they produce gold watch or the gold chains or all kinds of things. Not everybody gives certain people. Most people get like this, and get ashes, not hashish, ashes. It's true, like that. So like that, that from whatever is good karma. So you can do that. So whatever you pray, material needs for this life, everything gets materialized. So your human mind is like that. You see, any happiness after enlightenment, happiness is like happiness of 2 lives, and the liberation of samsara, enlightenment. Whatever you need, you can. The mind is mind, general mind, as a Buddha, then human mind, especially, incredible. Like what you're going to do, you see. Well, so what you can do, you can achieve all the happiness. All the happiness. There's so many different levels of happiness when you actualize path. So you can achieve all that. But you see, because you see, in the country, in the society, talk about the dharma, like that, then the thinking of the dharma, then to live the life dharma, according to dharma, then the people don't accept that. So they think you are crazy. They think you are crazy. So then that is right is got wrong. And then right, but it got wrong with the society because the culture and all the things the concept and so like that. So the human mind is then we can all the happiness up to that we can achieve. You see, it's a potential. In that Buddhadharma, it offers all the methods, all the correct methods by meeting Lamrim, to all the correct methods, not wrong, not unmistaken. After achieving enlightenment, everything. So fortunate, so fortunate, so fortunate, so fortunate, so fortunate. All like that, you see. So yeah, after coming here with the course, so we come to know. We open the eye. We open the eye to see all this. Not the eye, you see. Wisdom eye opened to see all this, to discover all this. All of that, you see. Yeah, I think must be some karma, your karma, and Kopan karma. Your karma coming to Nepal, very poor place compared to West, very poor place, But of course, thousands of years ago, incredible holy place, unbelievable holy place. Even Buddha descended on the mountain Lamrim, then, get position in Shakyamuni Buddha. But so many beings become enlightened in Nepal. So many holy places where they achieve different where he achieved different realizations in Nepal. I mean, so many you see. Yeah. So your karma and the Kopan karma, so together. This 1 month course. Also we have course about 10 days, right? 10 days. And the Karen been leading for so many years. So that's karma. From people's side, people come from the world. There's the karma, then Kopan side, on the Karen side, then so like that. This is what happened. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting or not? That's what it is. That's what it is. Without karma, experience doesn't happen. From your side, from our side, doesn't happen. This, no way. So both sides they need karma. So, but so many years. What is the Kopan? What is the 1 month course? What number? This. 51. 1 month course. 51. This one. That's why you're doing it. 51 course. This, sorry. We were in Buddha. Deputy Rinpoche was giving the Yamata initiation. The extremely wrathful aspect of Manjushri. So, that time, one Japanese monk, Zen, Zengo, his name is Zengo, I think, came from Scotland. Scotland, there's a Samyeli monastery, first monastery in the West. Happened, this Lama Trungpa and his relative, I don't know, brother, Agong Trungpa. So first monastery happened in England, Scotland, somewhere. So it came from that, Zango, man monk. So he led course, they do 7 days course. So the Russian lady, the very first student, Zina, so she likes to go to see the many lamas from the 4 different sectors and things like that. So the monk finished 7th course at the Burmese beer, and so she wanted to meet him. So Lama and myself and Michael, I think he spoke to you. Losang Ishe, he spoke to you, the monk from lived there for a long time. So living in Australia, translating for Gish, as our center in Melbourne, Dara House, Gishi Doga. So his mother, Olivia, and those the very beginning people at Kopan, his mother is very. He was a little boy, and the mother, Kopan, those very original people. As Kopan, when we were in the old house built by the king, Nepalese king, the Nepalese king's astrology house. So she was there. Then there was 1 or 2 people, I don't know who. So we went to see him. Then he guided meditation. He guided meditation for about 1 hour, I think. He guided meditation, and then I don't know. And end of the meditation. After the meditation finished, I thought no difference from his guiding, his meditation and deep sleep. I thought exactly the same. Deep sleep is the meditation. Is a way of guiding meditation. It's exactly the same. That's what I thought. Then Zina asked Lama 2 times to lead meditation. Because we don't have that kind of system, one big. Of course, Lama did retreat. Yes, Guya Samaja, Emetaga Jagara Sambara, all this Hashtag in Baksa, with the many monks. Of course, if you are living the practice of renunciation, bodhichitta, Lamrim, of course, always, retreat, lifetime retreat, then that tantra, unbelievable, path to enlightenment. Because it's unbelievable, unmistaken. But you see, she asked Lama, Lama didn't accept. Then that time, I was reading this great commentary of Lojong, thought transformation, the Lamrim, and particular extensive teachings of Lojong after bodhichitta expression. By Gajen Shijalten, a great Lama lies in the world, sun, moon, like that. Sunshine, the animal can enjoy, insects can enjoy, even animal can enjoy, people can enjoy, like that. Great benefit to something which is one of the Lama like that, Tibet. How I got that text is there's a Sherpa man, Angnima. All the Sherpa's names are Ang, starts with the Ang. Benjamin, which is one teacher, Ang. I think Angnima, I think starts with the Ang, and they think she was Sherpa. So, so this Angnima, he was an ex-monk from Dachilpa Monastery, Benjamin Monastery in Tibet, ex-monk from that. So, his ex-monk, vegetarian, doesn't eat meat. Maybe not alcohol, I'm not sure. So anyway, he sells statues, tangas. So he's like the guru, and he has 20 people, young Sherpas, who does business on the statues, selling Buddhist statue, Buddha tangas. So that included my cousin. He's the Buddhadharma, including. So when the monasteries from India comes to raise money, donation to build the monastery, then he invited all the disciple business, selling statues, 20 of them sit in chair. Then, then the Kasura explained the monastery, so then they all give donation. So like that. So anyway, one day he came, because I don't remember my past life. They who lived in the cave, Laudo, for many years with a knee pain and in the retreat, and sometimes initiation, give teaching to the people like that. But the other lamas regard him as a good practitioner. So Lay Lama, married Lama. So was ascetic, like that. So he took teachings from Laudo Lama in the past life. Well, I don't remember, but the other Lama says, mentioned that I'm the incarnation of that. So because of that reason, then he gave me that Lama, this Lamrim, the extensive total transmission. Then he offered Lama the Hiruga commentary written by Thakpo, Papanga's Rurguru, out of the liberation palm in your hand. And so even that time, Lama was reading in the completion stage. It was a Lama, when the Lama go out, I check which part of the text he was reading. So even that time, reading the completion stage. And so I've been reading this Lojong, this text, bring up to Laudo. I'm supposed to watch the workers, but I'm in the cave reading this, and so I come down with this text. It got many stamps. In the text is very thin Tibetan paper and the printed. So many marks, many stamps inside of the text. So I was reading that. It's a part of the refuge and things like that. And then third time, Lama didn't accept. Then she asked me. Then I asked Lama. I feel I wanted to very much. So inspiration came from that text. So then I asked Lama. The Lama said, if you think the benefit, you do something like that, Lama said. Then I accept to do. So I did a 5 days course. in the old house, the king built for astrologers, for his astrologers. Yeah. So 5 days course. Yeah. So every morning I do gektor. The dharma I make by myself in the kitchen, and then dharma given to the interfere to give teaching, to listen to. So that, and then the last day, 5th day, night, I was talking bodhichitta. So there was one man, American man, he became a monk from the mountain. They treated him with the mountain. Became a monk. Then I don't know what. Now, long time I didn't meet. Maybe dead. Blah blah. I don't know. So he was sitting there. So the people were keep on coming from Buddhagaya, who did Zen course, from there where we came from. So they coming every day. So that. So bodhichitta. The man stopped my clock. There was a clock on the table. He stopped the clock. He wanted me to continue the talk on bodhichitta. So then I stopped and then went for dinner. Lama's room, corner room, very small room. Lama and myself. So then Zina, she was nun that time. She already became nun a long time ago, from His Holiness. No, not Rinpoche. One request His Holiness, but His Holiness busy, so let the Rinpoche who was down below His Holiness, samsara. So, yeah. So she brought the dinner. And she was totally astonished. So surprised, so astonished that day, my talk in bodhichitta, I think just karma, I think. So she was so astonished, she expressed in front of Lama, well, she brought the dinner. So then we started, because that, then we started the second course. Second one took 10 days. So that's that course, the maximum karuna from Italy, there, and then 2 other, Pero, Claudio, they were there. Maximum karunas, one who offered the land for the Lama Tsongkhapa Institute Center in Italy, the main center, FPMT. That's the main center. There are many branches in Italy. So, so the center where we have now many times the basic program is done, master program is done. I think maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe. So yes, much study Buddhadharma. Offer the land to Lama. You see, his share from his parents for his share, but he offered Lama for the center. So that's the main center of FPMT. There are many other branches. So he and his wife there came from Laudo. We were at Laudo. Who did Vajrasattva in a cave. Get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and black tea. There's one geshe who gave the first monk, Gabon monk, Laudo, the first monk. I see, he's the abbot. Then I was the one who tells the time. So like that, Yeah, so Geshe, of course, best Buddha's retreat finished. I didn't finish, but I did another retreat. So maximum he had to move. We three were us, we were in the cave in the morning. So he had to move another village, where there's a holy place. And then there's our house, so he did that there. So then we left together. He and his wife and daughter, material dharma, little child. So anyway, in the Peru, Italy, another institution in Peru. So he according to karma, according to his karma, he saw Milarepa book, life story book. So Milarepa's book, of course, then you see ascetic life. He lived ascetic life with nothing, ascetic life. So practiced dharma, achieved realization, and became enlightened in that life. So he read the book. So then he gave up everything. All the materials he gave away to the people. But Milarepa, he lived ascetic mentally became enlightened in that life. So he gave everything to the people by reading that book. Then he came here. So he was wearing very thin yellow, what I think with a kazak. Krishnamurti, no. What? Now I think more or less a little bit stopped. For many years, but many people, when they see us, when they see us, they think that we are that Hindu Hare Krishna. Yeah, Hare Krishna. So Hare Krishna wear very thin dress, you see, yellow, thin, very thin. So when he wear that, and which you can see through. When you stand up. So anyway, probably afterwards he might have realized, probably he might have realized after, thought what is really to give up is the attachment. Is from where it brings all the problem of life. What to give up, giving up is the attachment. So I hope he realized after, or it means renounce life. So anyway, but I didn't finish the course. I have to come to India to take a Hiruka commentary initiated from a root guru, Chapter Balukubi, South India. So Lama was supposed to come, but there was a course happening, so Lama said, and gave me the Lama took the loss and gave me the victory to me, sort of that. After karma, I did straight from Lama Sankhya Lama from there. Straight I did, and that was okay, because the people they're not new. We did courses before, so like that. So karma, so I left. So then we continued. We did 2 month course we did. Then when we start to travel to the West, then we only did 1 month course up to now. So like that. So Katari. So that in the course continued up to now 51, you say? 51, up to now 51, 1 month course. So that we see that That happened. So up to the seventh course, people praise so much to me. Oh, what you do, what fantastic, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think it. But in my mind, I don't think it's myself. I think it's Lamrim. Up to the seventh course. It's always I think when the people praise me, always I think in my heart, it's Lamrim. You see, even though I spend much time in guiding meditation, for many courses, I come for guiding meditation and besides talk, so like that. There was another N who helped, especially beginning course to discuss. We spent 3 days to talk about mind at the beginning course. So it's a lot of talk, discussion of the mind, So which is not, not common thing in the West. So yeah. So like that. But I think you see when the people praise, it's my mind is Lamrim. That up to seventh, after seventh course, no, I don't know what happened. There's something wrong happened to my mind. I don't feel that. Gone. That feeling's gone. So that. Yeah. So the blessing Lama. See, the virtuous friend. So like that. Okay, so that's okay. Now that BBC is finished. Now the BBC, CN, BBC channel finished. Okay. So it's so the centers, meditation centers in the West, the FPMT is, for example, generally, so started by the young people. Young people who have taken drugs, LSD, hashish, whatever. I don't know. I didn't hear cooking much at that time, as you hear now. But hashish, marijuana, hashish and LSD. So that you see young people come here, India, Nepal, to check, to look for new happiness. To look for new happiness, new life or the happiness. So, not kind of, but basically by taking, many people, by taking drugs, things, the mind can travel without bodies or all these things, and so Kasuri didn't like the material life, in the West, so then they come for to look for new happiness. So then some they meet Hindu and the whole life Hindu, maybe like that, and some they meet Hindu. After 1 or 2 years, then they come to meet Buddhism, or some, for example, Raja. He went to which place in India? Near Bombay? Where? He went to Rinpoche. The mountain where the sadhus, the Rinpoche. Yeah, he went to Rinpoche. So the mountain there were many sadhus. So he went to see the sadhu, or how it happened. You went to see the sadhu. You went to see the sadhu. There's one sadhu he went to see. So that sadhu mentioned him to go to Kopan. That sadhu, I don't know, that sadhu mentioned him to go to Kopan. So that's why he came to Kopan. Directed by the sadhu. You see, very interesting, very interesting. But you see, I mean, in reality, there came Buddha, Bodhisattvas among the sadhus. It's very known. I mean, you see, in any organizer, in any kasura, different religion, whatever, there came Buddha, Bodhisattvas. So you never know who the sadhu is. So he told to go to Kopan. He didn't know Kopan, Nepal. So that's why he came to Kopan. So like that. That of course depends on his karma from past life. Like that. So many centers are started by the mental center. Example, FPMT started by young people. Then they just finished university, then you see, they didn't have experience business, nothing about, make money, they didn't have experience. And then, with much hardships, like Spain, the center, Barcelona, and so many, with a lot of hardships. Then the resident teacher, invited resident teacher, then take care of the translator, teacher doesn't speak. This is so much expenses. So, then the Kasura, debt, $100,000 debt. Things like that. So much hardships continue the center. So much hardships. So it came like this, like that. Came slowly. Now better. Comparing those past times now. Also, so much the dharma understanding. You see, the mind to wisdom eye to really to learn so much dharma. Sudra Tantra, yeah. So we have a podhi. How many podhi? 5, 6 dishes. Yes. Podhi 5, 6 or the resident teachers, geishas, who finished studying, and mostly Sarah, then other monasteries. Who the most expert teachers. They started the monastery from learned teachers. They started, and they were discussed, for many years. And the learned teachers, many centers are with them. So much, and then so also the materially, and also so much better now compared. By the kindness of people who early time started center, and with much hardships continued to benefit sentient being, with the whole group, the teacher, the translator, the whole group, director, the whole group benefiting sentient being. Number of sentient beings benefit. You see, manage with the social service, also the social service, many different ways. great benefit to the sentence beings, like a like lotus in the bud and blossom to see like that. And great service to his Holiness, Dharma. The leader, the guide, the one guide, bring the sentence from the lower realm, from samsara, bring to enlightenment. One guide, who makes us Buddhas to work for sentient beings by compassion. So he's an embodiment of compassion of all the Buddha. So the then very good service to offering service to His Holiness. So that the FPMT okay, sorry. So what I was going to say, tomorrow we do the walking meditation on the aspects path to enlightenment, the very essence is the renunciation, the right view. You can do walking meditation with bodhichitta, with the renunciation. So any of the meditations you can do, you can use for walking. While you're walking is one thing. But of course, without the activities, we can do the meditation at the same time. So walking, yeah. So to give it an idea, meditation doesn't mean only you sit on this, this thick cushion, thick round cushion, only with this, or not. You can go walk all day long. You can do meditation. As I explained, the idea of meditation, emptiness, when you go to beach, so like that, different place, beach or department store, or pilgrimage or trekking or whatever, you see. But the mind meditation. So basically, you see, basis of Tantra, the renunciation, Buddhadharma view. But also there's a Guru devotion. Guru as a correctly following best friend, or that practice, mindfulness and that, you can do also that. Then the catch walking mentality, I'm walking, you go back and forth, I'm walking. You can do also, I'm sitting. You can do the same. You can do the same thing when you go to the bank or something. You have to know very well the bank is right time, and how to go through, open the drawer. I don't know, but you have to know all the techniques. And so I'm stealing. You see, always I'm stealing. I'm working. I'm stealing. Whatever you do, I'm doing this. So I'm just comparing the. Okay. So, how many so up to now, how many centers? So, some are schools and some are mostly meditation center. 106. 166. So up to now, only few happened, then it dissipates. Only few. So mostly continued. So like that. For example, Switzerland, many years ago, started one central Lama Tsongkhapa Institute, started in Switzerland. And we have a Geshe Rabten Rinpoche, Lama's teacher, my teacher, came and we did Geshe kept teaching, and we, I gave my blah 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 under the Kasure. So there's one couple, I don't know their name, started, but then they could not continue there. So then the same name, then we used Italy, Lama Tsongkhapa Institute. There was a beginning start in Switzerland. Then because they could not continue the group, they couldn't continue, so then moved to Italy, Lama Tsongkhapa. It's called their names. The same thing, Hawaii. I think maybe not started by Lama, but there's one couple started center, Shantideva Center called. One couple lived down for a long time and started. They offered land to Lama. So they built one small room. I went 2 times, at least 2 times. I had to keep teaching initiation. Hawaii. So this, so they divorced. So it's called Shantideva Center. So they divorced, disappeared the center. So then the name now we use in New York. There's a group there in New York. So center there. So Shantideva Center in New York. So there are many people in the group. There are many people. So that so sanghas go there to teach. The lamas, other lamas, so that. Also, I went to give teaching. They don't have, that time they didn't have place. Now they have. I spoke in Tibet House, New York, 3 days, something like that. Yeah. So that this, so a few centers dissipate. So the how the center is meditation center is so important is because you come to Kopan course. So what's the benefit of a Kopan course? What is the benefit of a Kopan course? So you can understand from there. So that's the same is why the meditation center starts in the West. The same thing. So you understand. You see the benefits, the Kopan course, studying here, meditating. So then, that's the benefits of what other people get. So people come here, Kopan course. Then they got benefit from Kopan course. Then they go back and then they wish their friends to get the same benefit. And so they explained, and that's how the center started. Much of the center started by the students. Except one center in Singapore, that one I taught when I was there. I wanted to give teaching in the different temples or something. So I thought, there's a center there, you see, teaching Lamrim, then a possible philosophy behind. Then it can be so beneficial to the people. If you ask even, I don't know, one thing is because we don't speak Chinese. So, I don't know, if you ask question, how you start dharma practice, how you start, maybe difficult to get answer. If you ask how to start dharma practice, I think it's very difficult to get the right answer. So, even for the monks, if you ask, in street, if you ask how to practice dharma, how to begin to practice dharma, it's very difficult to get answer, right answer. That's what I felt. So I thought to start center, who can take and teach Lamrim, and then philosophy. So there has been before the Kopan abbot Geshe, before he start become a resident teacher there was another Geshe. Jirwa. There was another Geshe, he passed away. So then Geshe became the resident teacher. Up to now, look at it. 20 years. Up to 20 years, teaching basic program. Must not start yet, but the basic program. So it's been very beneficial. It's the center where you get most students learning basic program. So beginning the second basic program, 200 rand. When you start the second time basic program, about 300 people, 300 students. That's the center with the most number of students. When you start the second basic program. So it's been very beneficial. Of course, Geshe is the first Geshe from Kopan who went to LZR to study here, and then went to LZR study, and they became Geshe there. So even the older monks, old Geshes there, they kind of appreciate or respect to Geshe Chunyi, his life, his learning learn the philosophy, and also not just learning, studying, but its conduct. A good monk. So all Geshes, they kind of regard good practitioner, good So it's been very beneficial in Singapore. For so many years. I thought at the beginning like that. So as that one I said start. So that particular that one is. So it happened like that. So many people are able to have a wisdom eye to see to learn the Buddhism, the basis, the true truth, conventional truth, the ultimate truth, the true basis. The basis, yes. Conventional truth, the ultimate truth, the truth of the absolute mind, you see. Then path of method of wisdom, goal what to be achieved, the Buddha's holy mind, body, dharmakaya, rupakaya. All that, so they say the eye, then wisdom eye to see all this. It's ultimate to achieve enlightenment, to be free from samsara, oceans of samsara suffering, and to achieve enlightenment, given the opportunity. So it's great. It's unbelievable. So the benefit you see from Kopan to the world. So like that, benefit from Kopan to the world, benefit to the world. So that, okay. Maybe tea. So it is very good. It is very good, if possible, every day. While you are traveling by train, by going by car, airplane, or working at home, working in the office. As I said before, so you see, to practice mindfulness in the emptiness, three principal aspects of enlightenment in the emptiness. This, you see, so I mentioned what is the real I that exists, not the false, the real I, which is the extremely subtle one. You see, so you meditate in that, and so that then you see the next one, false I. You see the mere level I, then you see the negative, the imprint, see that by ignorance, then decorated real. Project real, you see, on that. So, real I, false I, you see. So the I, then something like that, body and mind, I get the whole rest phenomena. Then all the rest phenomena, you see, made real, projected and decorated real. On the mere level, what exists in mere name, so they decorate this false, the real, which is not there. You see? So so that. So while you're in the office, secretary or whatever, you see, while in the office, you're working. You see, you're busy working. Or you are having meeting, but part of your mind, meditation. You see, like the false I, it's a real. So here, real I, real action, meeting, the people, real people. So everything real. You see, truly existence, which is not there. So. Made everything real like that, you see, from your ignorance. So you see, practice awareness. While you're talking, while you're busy, talking, meeting, while you're writing, so part of your mind, meditation, emptiness. So there's awareness. All this looking at it, hallucination, So this is very important. The word is very important. Looking at it, hallucination, as it is a hallucination. We have to write down. So that's a meditation. So you see, so in the reality, it's not there. In the reality, it's not there. So, for example, you see the real. Real beautiful painting, tangas, real light from there, everything from there, real me, real carpet, real everything. So, but it's not. But not even one atom. Not even one atom. It exists. Not even one atom. It exists. Not there. All this is not there. At all. So all the total hallucination. Total hallucination. Yes, there is Kopan. Mirror level Kopan. Yes, there is a mirror level whole object. Yes, there is a mirror level you, that's a mirror level me. Yes, but there's no. But this real, light, real, kal, real, tanga, real, all those. What is you? What appears to you? What you believe is not that. You understand? I'm not saying that don't happen, but it's almost like that. You see, in reality, like that. Like that, I say. I'm not saying there's no happen, but I'm saying like that. You have to understand. What do you see? Yeah, I mean, even somebody is fighting you, your mind is, part of your mind is, intention like this. Even somebody is arguing you, you're bad, you're so selfish, you're bad, you know. Whatever they say, whatever the other person tell you, part of your mind. Hallucination, all this. You look at the hallucination as it is hallucination. So nothing there. So you don't get angry. Other person hallucinates. So you're not angry. As I mentioned to you, when you're angry, go back, look at your eye. Existing my name. So anger. Gone. Because that is the, you see, that is the unified with emptiness. Divine rising, but unified with emptiness. So because of that, anger cannot last. Anger is built on the basis of projection of ignorance. Anger is based on, anger attachment is based on its own hallucination, then it's based on ignorance. What ignorance projects real, but real. Oh, it's based on that. So when you think that the merely existing I, you see, self-dependent rising, that means the I is empty. There's no basis. There's no basis. So there's no basis of the ignorance or projected. So the anger cannot last, cannot exist. So you have to know, I want to tell you one thing. This real you, real everything is a view of ignorance. View of ignorance. You know, view of your ignorance. Not somebody's ignorance. No, view of your ignorance. The whole thing. Real Kopan, really view of ignorance. Not view of your wisdom, view of ignorance. Your ignorance. No? So you have to know. So with the wisdom, view of the wisdom, realizing into this, the existing mere name. Everything exists in mere name. Do not exist from inside. That's the view of wisdom. Now, everything is real, I real, everything real. You see, appear like that. Is there view of your ignorance? So all that. So even that help. Even that will help. View of your ignorance, not wisdom. Even that would help a lot. So, you see, when you get angry, or you see, or you did it, I didn't do it, you did it, or something, you get angry, or then that time you can remember this view of my ignorance, then anger goes away. Then the anger goes away. Because what you fight is based on believing what ignorance projected. It's a view of ignorance, believing it's real. You see, then you fight. That's best to see. Yeah, so kasuri. So I'm saying every day, it's very good, very important meditation, the right view, or like this. You see, no matter how much your life is busy, even you're playing football, while you're playing football, one part of mind is, you see, there's nothing there. There's no real football. There's no real player, you know? Nothing. There's no every atom exists. So there's total hallucination, object ignorance, you see? You see? So your mind, you see, in meditation like this. So emptiness. Looking at the hallucination as a hallucination. Looking at it, hallucination, that which is, looking at it, hallucination, that which is hallucination. That's very good mind, very powerful meditation, while you're playing football. While you're driving car, while you're having meeting, while you are cooking, while you are, so that's the way, see. People think busy life. I don't have time to meditate. Emptiness. I don't have time to meditate. I come back home. I have to look at children. Watch the TV. They go to sleep. So while you're eating, while you're walking, must do that. Must do that. Then you can enjoy your life. Then you can be free from samsara. This is the preparation to be free from samsara, to realize the emptiness, to be free from samsara. That was the only suffering, or the hallucination. Suffering. So, then life is the meaning, no suffering. It's hallucination. You fall hallucination. It's real. See? So, similar you can do with the bodhichitta. Or practice mindfulness, always kindness of people, kindness of other sentiments. Things like that. See? Then also renunciation, the impermanence, you and others. In the time it can be. Second by second, even split second by changes, get older, changes. That's one thing. But also it can be system. Yes, I can be stopped in the time. Your borders like machine, it can be stopped in the time. You never know, it can be stopped in the time. When you have a heart attack in the time, and the other person whom you get angry, whom you get attached, can be stopped in the time. So, yes, So anyway, so that is the renunciation there. So looking at the samsara, nature of suffering. So yours, others. Then the bodhichitta, the emptiness. Without practicing tantra. So it's amazing. Amazing. This is the way how to enjoy the life. This is the way how to enjoy the life. You want happiness? This is the way how to enjoy life. Bring meaning in your life. Bring meaning in your life. So that's it. Okay, so maybe I, do some explain some quotation. By seventh Dalai Lama, Jawaka Sang Jasu, seventh Dalai Lama. This is good to understand one. Konde Chechen Maluba, Konde Chechen Maluba. Rang tobe jebe jumala. Tendambar sunga luichi. Tendam la mashen tomorte. Oh, this is so important meditation. Very important meditation. The truth of your life shows. What is also truth. Just mention on this. Kondege chuchama lubames. Every single having existence, chichen means phenomena. Every single chichen having existence. Maliba means the konde samsara nibbana. Every single having existence, the samsara nibbana. So I thought it's relating to emptiness. My own idea is that chunyi is emptiness, ultimate nature. Chunyi, ultimate nature. But chichen is having existence. I think chi may be related to the emptiness. Right? Chunyi is the ultimate nature. But chichen means having existence, means existence, like I has ultimate nature. The mug has ultimate nature, you see, chichen. So having ultimate nature. So this is my own idea. Chunyi is the ultimate nature. Chunyi. Then chichen means having ultimate nature. So chichen of the konde samsara nibbana. Konde chichen maluba. Maluba means every single. Rangtope jebe jumala. Rangtope jebe jumala. So you see, there are two things. The concept, for example, I told you, by focusing on the aggregate, then the concept merely imputed I. You see? So like that, merely imputed to the body, merely imputed to the mind, aggregate, merely imputed to the character, form, sound, merely imputed to either form, sound, smell, taste, tangible object. So you see, so all the rest phenomena, enlightenment, hell, samsara, nirvana, happiness, problem, everything. Merely imputed reality, like the eye, everything is merely imputed by the mind. Mind merely imputed. This is the beginning, like the eye, merely imputed. Merely imputed from the side of the mind. So nothing, there's nothing from its own side. Nothing exists from its own side. You see? Everything, samsara, nirvana, everything. Nothing exists from the side. All like that. That's the reality. All exists. So, rang tokpe jebe jumala. So, tokpe jeba is a concept create. That's the first one. Second, that's the first one. Then second, you see, it appeared. For example, the eye appeared. Eye appeared. It should appear male-labeled, but we are sentient beings. We are not Buddha. Example, myself, I can't say you. All of you, I can't say. Appeared, it should appear merely labeled, but you see, even though your mind is merely labeled just before, but you don't know, you don't recognize that. It appeared, then you see, on that, then you see, your negative imprint left in the mental continuum from beginning to by ignorance. So the imprint decorated real on the eye, you see. So like that, all the phenomena, all the on the mere leveled one by the mind, then decorated real on all the rest of phenomena. It's a total hallucination. So that's the second or second or even shorter than that. Second, you see. Then third, then your concept, belief is true. You see, the eye that appears real, that's really exists. That's real one. You believe. All the like that, all the rest of phenomena, samsara, nirvana, all things what appear real, then you believe. Third thing, what do you believe? All that your ignorance. You believe. Everything. You believe. All that. Your rang tobe, jebe, jumala. So your concept created the second one. Your concept created the second one. See, believe. What appears real, then you believe everything. True. That's true. Everything. Starting from the eye. True. Rang tobe, jebe. Your concept created. Jumala means it is not there. So it's an illusion. It is not there at all. You see? Rang tobe, jebe. Jumala. Then you see. By holding truly existent, by holding it truly existent, then cheat you. By holding it, real, this real true, yes, the Kopan real painting real, all this lights from there, everything from there, See, banana apple from the from the so you see. So by holding means meaning truly, hold true. By holding true, by holding this true, believing true, then cheat you, deceive you. But I'm going to tell you, this not only deceive now, have been deceiving you by this concept from beginningless birth. From beginningless, this deceive you now. Oh, this is from this morning, this is from birth, this is from beginningless birth, deceive you. You see? Cheat you, deceive you. From beginningless birth, this concept. This is ignorance. Deceive you. So again, if you don't realize emptiness in this life, if you don't study, if you don't meditate, or don't do anything, if you study but only to talk, blah, 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 but not practice, then you see again, if you don't actualize, then again, endless. You see, it cheats you, it deceives you endlessly. Then suffer, because that even suffering 60 realms, experience 60 realms suffering from beginningless birth, then again, without end, experience 60 realms suffering. Continuously, get reborn wonder. Without end. This is the most scary. Doctor says you have cancer. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. Oh, this endless suffering, samsara. Oh, our mind is so blocked, so ignored, so obscure. Can't see past, can't see future. But reality like this, if you don't realize the emptiness of life, what essence of Buddhism, cheapest aspect of right view, if you don't, then you experience suffering of oceans of suffering endlessly in the future. Oh, that's the most scary. That's the most scary. So then here, we practice dharma. Oh, that becomes most important. More important than money, more important than job. Practicing dharma is most important than anything else in the life. You understand? Practicing emptiness, most important than anything else. So like that comes point here. Like that. So the money comes from dharma. Money, you think yes, people think the money is the most important in life, but the money comes from dharma. So people have a degree from university, learn this and that, but they don't find job. Why they don't find job immediately? Why they taking months, years to find job? Some people. So why is it? Why you have all the education, but it's difficult to find a job? Why? You see? So like that. For some people, it takes years to find a job. All like that, you see. And difficult to earn the means of living, even you have education. So the money comes from dharma. Money, job, means of living, wealth, come from past. That's the result the causative phenomena, not from the causative phenomena. So that's the result. It came from past karma, charity. Charity, you see, charity to other sentient beings. You see, instead of clinging, instead of grasping, clinging, then you give the opposite of clinging, then you give to a sentient being. You make charity for sentient being. So, in the past, charity. So, past life charity. So, doesn't mean only life, just life before this life. Doesn't mean that. Could be billion years, zillion, trillion years, million years. I mean, you can't say about past life, you see, charity. The result of past life charity. So, wealth, means of living, money, came from dharma practice, charity. So this human body came from morality, past life practice morality. Abstaining from harm to the sentient being. No? So morality, that's right. Yeah, such as, from 5 precepts, 1 precept, 2 precepts, 3 precepts, 5 precepts, or the 8 precepts, or you are keeping 8 precepts, or you are keeping the advanced precepts these 2 weeks, this unbelievable, then done with the bodhichitta. So not just for you, done with the bodhichitta for every single sentient beings of hell, who experience the most heavy suffering, most heavy suffering. The lava, you say lava came from the mountain, then it is suffering from, you are born in that. Just an example, that is not main hell, that's secondary hell. So that, you see, the benefit of numberless helpings, experience most, then hungry ghosts, then animals, numberless hungry, numberless animal, numberless human, numberless sura, numberless. We benefit to every single sentient being. Numberless fish, numberless goats, numberless chickens, that people eat. So numberless flies, to the tiny flies. To everyone we benefit. You're taking 8 precepts with the bodhichitta. Even 1 precept taken with the bodhichitta. Matter marriage, unbelievable, like scarce marriage with the bodhichitta. With the bodhichitta. So I think it's more than sky marriage you collect. So then you can benefit, you can dedicate all these 4 sentient beings, numberless sentient beings, see, to achieve enlightenment, to achieve all the happiness, especially enlightenment. All like that. So you're so fortunate in this life, born human being, but able to come to Kopan, and they're able to take the 8 months precepts, the 2 weeks, even one day taking another precept. So unbelievable, about most unbelievable, lucky. Like that. You have to recognize. You have to appreciate yourself. So by holding in the meaning that truly existent, by holding true, believing true, you see. What appears true, then believe in true. Then they cheat you. Then that cheat you. Oh, that might make a commentary. From beginning to the body, have now cheat you, suffer, still not free from samsara, suffering pain, suffering change, previous second suffer, still not free. Then again, if you don't practice study emptiness and don't practice authenticity, it will cheat you without end. Then you have to suffer oceans of suffering from each realm without end. That's more scary. But we don't know. We can't see future. So, if you think of future, nowhere to fall asleep, nowhere you can eat food. You really see future, it cracks your heart. It's like that. It's like that. We don't see. Our mind is so obscured. So obscured. You see? That. Even remember past, from beginning to start from this. You see? No way to, not even a minute, to relax without practicing dharma. No way to relax life without practicing dharma. That. So, so therefore, then what to do? What should you do? So then, giving you the advice by $70 Lama. Don't cling to the ultimate nature. The appearing true, you see, things appearing true, real to you. Don't cling. So far now we've been believing, we've been just believing, you see. All that's the cause of suffering from beginning to now. Then again, endless in the future. So now, if you don't want that, then you don't cling. You don't cling. So what appears real, don't believe it. Even though it appears, but you don't believe it, like the mirage. You know there's no water. You have the vision of the water, but you know it's a mirage. There's no water there, so like that. So, see? So, if they appear, but don't believe, don't cling, don't interest. So that's why, that's what we should, you see, in the room, you can meditate for hours. I mean, this, you see, you can meditate for, you can meditate for, yeah. If you realize emptiness, sleep, meditate like that. You see? So even 1 hour in the house, in the room, even you can, wherever you are, you can sit and practice, you see, this mindfulness, this, you see? So not entrusting to real appears that to that you don't entrust, that don't believe in that, don't cling in that. Sandala machine, what appears real, they don't cling. Sandala machine, don't look at the empty. Oh, that's the advice by the $7. Sandala machine, don't look at empty. So all this, see, look at empty. All that, that's very good. It's very, very effective. So that tomorrow we do ultimate meditation, so to get idea with that mindfulness. So that means any work you're doing, I said even playing football, I said. So any meeting, secretary, cooking, whatever you do, driving car, whatever, shopping, whatever you do, yes, your mind in that meditation. You see? So, you see? Oh, so that's very good. Oh, so it doesn't, I can't die in the time. You see, but you don't know you can meditate. While you're busy, you can meditate, you don't know. You see, only meditation means, you put two legs together, easy like this, like this. Kind of, so like, then maybe, yeah. There are, I heard maybe Zen masters who lose teeth and, I don't know. So if you're not good in meditation, then problem rises even physically. Mind range, and then you see, yes, you got stuck. You got stuck with the kind of the. You got stuck this kind of. There's nothing particular object, what I say, sort of nothing to particular object to control. The watch appearance and sort of. You got stuck there for hours. You got to stuck for a long time. Got to stuck that, but it's not meditation. It's not meditation. Emptiness. Even the conventional nature meditation in the conventional nature, it doesn't become that. So it's get affected. Get affected. Disease. It causes damage to the mind. Damage to the mind. Oh, like that. So that's what then that's what then we should know this. We should know this. Write down. Sorry for saying that. If you write down, then if you forget, you see, after many years, you open your books, you see what you heard during Kopan course. It happens like that. And if you write down, if you forget many years, Kopan course. And then you have some certain problems. That's perfect. You got the remedy, like medicine. You see how to solve the problem. So anyway, I don't remember. look at that text. My memory is very bad. When there's need, I don't remember. Bodhisattva Tongme Sangpa said, the great Bodhisattva, this Tibetan Lama Tongme Sangpa, said, Dungal naso melam pushitar. Dungal naso melam pushitar. Kaza. Chunang tebar sume adang che. Tejiri mitun jenang tepe se chuwa tawa jase lalin. So particularly when you have problems, relationship problem, any problem, cancer, or even you're dying, whatever. So then think this particular. Normally, but also especially when you have problem. Chunang temperatune atangche. Hasa marita. Duanazo melam pushitar. Various sufferings, like the sun, or like China or India, Tibet. Certain countries, the racism or India, so much racism, so much, Tibetan is some, but India is so much untouchable. So so they regard the sun. You see, then girl. For example, I heard Buddhagaya in the village. You see, if the family get a girl, then child time, they give less and less food, then let the child die. They do that. And then if it's son, then they keep. So I heard this. Terrible. So I think that's why the son is used, those countries. But in the West, I think this. I think the son is able to do more capable, or able to more. I'm not sure there's something like that. So in the West, so since there's the image is a child. So anyway, so why use the word son is because there are certain countries, like the sun. Died, like the dream, all the various sufferings, like the dream, son died. So then is son born as son. so happy, but then dead, and then so unhappy. You see, so that like the dream. So you see, whole life suffer various problems. So like the dream, like the dream, you get sun, so happy, and you see, it's a dream, but didn't recognize dream. So happy, sun goes down. Then dead, so unhappy. So it's like that, like the dream time. There's no real. So even the life, very suffering, but there's no real suffering. Very suffering, you believe real, but there's no real. There's not even the size of an atom real. There's no that. It's been just a long time. So use example, sun died in the dream, like that. So when you wake up, didn't get sun, didn't sun die, didn't get sun, didn't die sun. When you wake up, the only thing you realize. So when you realize the emptiness, or like that, I have so many problems, this problem, that problem, that. Real problem. But when you realize them, nothing there. There's nothing real. There's nothing, even one problem is not there, real one not there. No, like that, you see. Not million bodhichitta. Trunang dembarsume, adangche. So you see, all these problems, so much, it's all hallucination. Trunang. Trunang means hallucinated appearance. All these hallucinated appearance. Trunang. Dembarsume. So then by holding true, by holding the real, interesting, then the person, atangche means then you suffer. Then is a unbelievable suffer. It's unbelievable suffer by believing the real. Oh, you see? Then atangche means suffer, unbelievable suffer. Therefore, when you encounter mitumba, disharmony, unharmony or disharmony? Disharmony condition. When you encounter disharmony condition, then look at it hallucination. Look at it hallucination. That is the practice of Buddhadharma. Buddhadharma, jase Lamrim. Look at it, hallucination. Therefore, when you encounter disharmonic condition, then look at it, hallucination. It's some practice of Buddhadharma. Like that, you see? So, normally, especially when you have problems, relationship problems, with the husband, with the wife, children, father, mother, whatever, your loved friend, whatever, with the enemy, apply this one, this advice. But this is our Tongmen Sangbas. Use that, you write down in notebook, or in your diary book, and then use that time. Especially when you have problems. Whatever problem you have. Then very wise. Then, you see, because we're really, then you see, this way you use your problem to overcome, to be free from samsara. You use problem to be free from samsara. And with bodhichitta, to achieve enlightenment, post-enlightenment. You understand? Buddhadharma, jase Lamrim. So when the I don't remember. So yeah. Then I just tell one thing, then I stop. Yeah, one very useful. You can sing, you can make a song with this. Then it reminds you of practice. You create as a song. The prayer with chanting. So that you see, it reminds you of practice. So, chugun melam jumanda, all the phenomena. What is nomina? What is nomina? Nomina. Phenomena, nomina. What's nomina?
Label?
Huh?
A label?
I'm not here. I don't know. Chugun, all the phenomena, milam jumadas. Chugun milam jumada. All the phenomena are like dream, illusion. Chugun milam jumada. So you see? So you see all the phenomena like dream, illusion. So now if you don't feel, then you think the second one, real I. First one is the I which exists. Second one is not false I, doesn't exist. So real I. So that's a good example. Real I. Oh, then now look at all the phenomena. Look at all the phenomena. Let's say real phenomena. Real phenomena from there. Like the real I from there. Oh, all the phenomena. You see? Oh, like that. The real I from there. You see? That you know that truth non-existent. Truth non-existent reality. So, now it covered all the phenomena. Real. Exactly same as the I appeared from there. Real. Oh, that's exactly like dream. Exactly like dream. You see, whole phenomena appear real from there. Like the I appears real from there. So like dream, not there. So like dream is not there. So if you recognize dream is not there. Oh, like that. So here, like the I appear real from there. Oh, whole phenomena appear real from there. You see? So, like dream. Chugamilam or like dream. All the phenomena like dream. Chugamilam. Jumata, like illusion. All the phenomena like dream, illusion. Okay? The musician person. I gave you meditation, the ignorance as a musician person, and then the imprint as substance is what mantra, whatever that person uses. Then you see, then create the illusion. Create the illusion for the audience. You see? So, of the audience, but like that, they create illusion for you. You see? So, Juma is not there. You see? Very clear example. It's not there. 지금 밀면 주만다. 대명고 지야매. 대명고 지야매. So there's no even wanting. There's no even wanting essence of truth. So you see everything appear truly existent. But there's not even one atom exists from its side. There's no even one atom exists from its own side. Even though whole phenomena appear real, but there's not even one atom exists from its side. In reality. So, there's nothing what really appears from there. What truly appears from there. There's nothing there. Even there's nothing from there, but appearing to you. But don't cling. Even there's nothing, but appearing to you. Is it like dream, like illusion? They truly exist. Everything appears truly exist. Same. Even there's nothing there. Appearing to you. Don't cling from your side. Don't cling. You see, I think don't cling is simple. Don't cling, don't cling directly or, don't cling is simple. Don't cling from your side. Don't cling. So, like while you're dreaming, don't cling. While you're dreaming is appearing, but don't cling. But it doesn't exist. Don't cling. You understand? Understand? While you're having illusion, don't cling because it is not there. Same. Same in the daytime. Not only dream. Not only one missing person created. No, even daytime. Yeah, everything appears to you real. Don't cling. But practice is remedy to be free from samsara, to not be in samsara, to be free from samsara. Don't cling. Don't cling on that. See? Okay. That Buddha's teaching, Dhammapada, Som. And then, by the way, I finished this too. Very important meditation. Dala puyo nori che, chivanande sembrache. Buddha explained in the Dhammapada. I have son and wealth. The child child means you see the Kasura, you see the existence, you see the I and the existence. Kasura, you see appearing truly existent, but you don't believe it because you realize their nature is empty. There is no child. Who realizes emptiness is not child. But who didn't realize the emptiness as it appear, I and everything appear from their side real, then you believe on that. True, then there is child. Then, like you see, when somebody when somebody does something or says something, for example, as a child, you see, a child, you put your feet in the sand, then you cover with the sand on the feet. This is my house. Then somebody break that. You say, oh, child cry. Oh, he broke my house. So like that, you see, like that. So we're speaking. Oh, he's very childish. You see, so like that. So here things appear truly. Then you believe. Oh, that's very true. You see, the problems appear true. Then you really believe it's true. Then the childish. Then you're childish. You see. Even though there's a appearance truly existent, problems or whatever, but you don't believe, because you realize emptiness, do not exist from its own side. Even though you have appearance, but you don't believe. So that's not child. I have son and wealth, child thing like that. Child thing like that. So this child has been small body. This means child, mind, child. That one. It can be 2,000 years old man, or it can be, child, child thing. Child thing. Dajang Dala, the reality, Dajang Dala, Yamena, Buddha None Kalasi. So I do not exist. Even the I, even oneself, the I do not exist. The real I is not there. Even the real I is not there. Dajang Dala, Yamena. So, because even the real I is not there. How can you have son, real wealth? How's it possible? Even the real I is not there. Real you is not there. So how can you have real son, real wealth? Oh, I see. You see now? Another one. So Buddha said in Dhammapada, if you don't exist, how can there be mind? The real mind. There is no real I, how can there be real mind? You understand? If there is no I, real I, how can there be real mind? My body, mind is, how can there be real mind? You understand? Tanyeba means Dagyoba Kalaja. Datan Dani Yamsen, Nyawalemba Gajishin. So when the on the ignorance, holding the real I, the real mind, you see, when there ceases, then you see taking rebirth. Taking rebirth, you see the delusion karma, then taking the aggregates, taking rebirth. All that ceases, the Nyalamba, the taking rebirth, the delusion karma, then taking rebirth, you see, that ceases. When that finishes, taking rebirth, delusion karma taking rebirth, when that finishes, then there's no rebirth. So, you see, when the delusion karma ceases, cause samsara, you see, ceases, then there's no true suffering, the rebirth. Ceases, there's no rebirth. Yeah, stop here. Okay. Oh, did all the past? The best married to Glad, I married to Glad by numberless and numberless Buddhas. I met the bodhichitta generated in the heart of every single hell beings, every single hunger goes, every single in the heart of every single animals, every single heart of the human beings, every single heart of the sura beings, asura beings, intermediate beings. And those who have Buddhism may be developed. Chanjo Zenjo Rinpoche Maje Panamaya Jejo Jeva Nyayamaya Meba to realize emptiness, did all the three dimensions collected by me, three dimensions collected by number to realize emptiness, yeah, all of our heart, including our family, our members' heart, dead living. Konde Raja Dunda Meba Junde Dende Rua Meba Ani Penja Game Troza Java Lojo Gonde Toba Zenye Lo. Then including our family members and all those children. That's here. Did all the past, the best, and which I married to Kopan, 3 times married to Kopan, I'm listening to all the Buddhas. 3 times. Judas, the Lama Tongkapa being direct, but friend in all our lives, and to never be separated from the pure path that is admired by all the Buddhas. Saragunda Java Zonga Vedeto Senya Mosu Tabeto Jaga Lanza Deniela Geje Taya Nova Majote. To actualize the unmistaken teaching of Lama Tsongkhapa in the real lifetime. Meja Namdara Tame Chantanda Laje Jase Cheve Nido Lo Nyage Nandu Losa and Jave Tenta Javara Jo Pande Lame Namba Tavala Keje Tanya Loda Meje Jinde Leva Tonwe Mogude Lame Chela Sanla Jubara Jo. Need that we should pray the world. We are responsible. Did all the past, the best and future married to glad by 3 times married to glad by numberless and numberless Buddhas. May the wars happen now, happen in the future to be stopped immediately. And famines, disease, all those to be stopped immediately in this world. And then the dangers of fire that kills numberless animals, ants and so forth, the big animals, then human beings, So Indonesia, fire or what? Recently something happened. They could not, even they have no opportunity to escape. I think the water from the ocean or the fire. So United States, had no opportunity to escape. Then, to stop. Immediately, and then fire got to the water, tsunamis, all the then got to the wind, air, all that, then hurricane, all that, tornado, the Karina, the earthquakes, and then all these to be stopped immediately, all the dangers. The may the perfect peace, happiness be prepared in everyone's heart by generating all loving kindness, compassion, bodhichitta. May Buddhadharma last a long time. From where the sentiment is peace, happiness, they meet with Dharma, they achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. Then they may be able to cherish every sentient being, more than fill the whole sky with a wish-crowned jewel. Dāne samje tamje la yiji nobu la be tuncho dribe sambai tato jebara zembara jo na danye tong ma de zama ji de zhen yang rong re ga ma dang de jeba zamje ja Teya mola dungwa gushi ne namba gundu jadang denju jim. And then due to all the past, present, and future marriage, material marriage, numberless, numberless Buddhas, that which exists mere name. Through that meta I who exists in mere name. Through that, that I achieve Buddhahood, which exists in mere name. And lead all the sentient beings who exist in mere name. To that Buddhahood, which exists in mere name. By myself alone, who exists in mere name. Dhamma bhave citta jimba to kundu sampo deyang dejinda tata kunji jitan tala gewa tita tamche rabdungo tata sebe jawa tamche jingo akangla chutan lawai dake kewe tsawa dikinja sampo chuche rabdungo wala inji che jinja boi soy ngawe soy nai boi pyawa ke jia zia mai xiao wa da ten ma dai zhe jie de san da de wei zai ni lai den ya wai lai san zai bai Damba Remba You see, you can do retreat like month or 50 days or weekend, in the times, on what I said, there's awareness, looking at it, looking hallucination at on, which is hallucination, not this one, just this one. By using example, mean level I and the true relation I, they're false, you see, as an example. You can just meditate one whole life, months and years. I mean, the whole life, you can do the meditation. It's so rich, so need, unbelievable, most need. So you see, even the problem comes, you don't believe that's a real problem. You see, so much peace, happiness in your mind. So that so you don't suffer. So besides, I mean, prevent samsara and achievement. Besides that, even the temporary, see, is life. So much peace, happiness in your life. So that so that's why I say every day must do meditation, not just listen to the course. Then not just listen to the course. Then can't finish. So can't do nothing for whole life. Not like that. So everyday meditation. Yeah. So good, so good. Okay, thank you.